Hello everyone, my name is Karim Zribi and I'm a flight instructor with Flying Academy here in Czech Republic. I have been receiving many messages on my Instagram page regarding the aeronautical field, so I decided to make a video to answer as many questions as possible. So let's start. So first question. Hi Karim, I have been following you for a while now and I'm really excited whenever I see you posting your photos and videos from the aircraft. Can you introduce yourself to me and what made you choose aviation as your future career? Alright, so let's start with the basics. So my name is Karim Zribi and I'm a 23-year-old Tunisian citizen. I'm born and raised in beautiful Tunisia until the age of 16 years old, and then I moved to Qatar to finish my high school, where I graduated from mathematics and physics with distinction. Being good at high school didn't help me much to choose my next step, since I was good in basically everything from biology to math to computer science. But growing up, having a father as a captain helped me a lot into deciding and making my final decision. And of course, since I was young, I was playing with the flight simulator and with electric helicopters in the garden. So next question. Hi Karim, I'm an aviation lover and I'm willing to join flight school. What would you recommend me? I'm 30 years old now and I think it's a little bit late for a career change. First of all, being 30 years old is never too late. I had my colleagues which were 30 plus and still managed to get the job within the best airlines in the world after graduating. So don't take your age as an obstacle. So for me, regarding flight schools, I did my flight training with Flying Academy and I'm very happy with the whole process. So obviously airlines, they do prefer integrated courses. That's why there is Jerez and also CTC, which do offer integrated courses but come at very high costs. Of course, joining the cadet program can also be of a great help, since it guarantees you joining the airline right after finishing your flight training. So, interesting question. Hola Karim, can a person be colorblind and still become a pilot? Well, the answer is yes and no. Yes, because you can still undergo special medical examinations to test the severity of the color blindness, and no, because you can only get a private pilot license and fly only during daylight. So if your goal is to join the airlines, that will not be possible. So next question. Good morning Karim. Is it necessary to have a bachelor degree before starting flight school? To be honest, having a bachelor degree can help you a lot, especially in engineering, since it will help you a lot into understanding the principles and the aerodynamics of flight. But airlines do not really require it nowadays, so you can still join flight school without even having a bachelor degree and still graduate like everybody else. Alright, so a funny question. Hi Karim, I heard that if I ever become an airline pilot, I will have to go to work sometimes at 3 a.m. in the morning to do an 8-hour flight. How is it possible for a non-morning person to adapt to this dramatic shift? Well, play less PlayStation and watch less Netflix and you'll be able to cope with the schedule. But seriously speaking, organization and preparation are keys to success in here. You obviously get your monthly roster every time, so you can plan around it in case you have to sleep in the afternoons in order to wake up fresh for a 2 a.m. flight. And I'm pretty sure that if aviation is your passion, you'll be more than happy to wake up at 2 a.m. to watch the sunrise somewhere around the world. So next question. Bonjour Karim, est-ce qu'il y a un âge limite pour devenir pilote? So the question is basically asking if there is any age limit to become a pilot, and the answer is not really. Even if you are 50, 60 years old, you can still have your own private pilot license and enjoy a flight with your family in a 4-seater Cessna. But regarding airlines, well, airlines, they do require a maximum age of 35 years old for second officers and 45 years old for first officers. Hi Karim, I wanted to know how is it possible to maintain a healthy lifestyle while flying and eating airline food? Well, it's not really complicated. You can still cook at home and bring your own food to the flight. Please avoid any kind of soups, since it can make a really big mess in the flight deck. But obviously you can still eat airline food, as it's not really that bad, depends on the airline you're flying, of course. But of course, cooking at home a healthy meal and eating it during a flight is still possible. Obviously, keeping up with your workouts can also be possible if you're going to a layover with the hotel, which includes a gym. So last question. Hello Karim, what would you recommend to focus on the most during my flight training? Well, I would recommend you first to not worry at all about whether you're gonna have a job in the future or not. Even if you go for engineering, no one will ever guarantee you a job that you will have a job straight after graduating. So focus on the present and make the best out of your training. Well, regarding subjects, you've got meteorology, flight planning, and general navigation, which are very, very important, and they will follow you for the rest of your life during your professional career. But that doesn't mean that you have to neglect mass and balance or communications. Just try to get full mark in all the subjects in order to stand out during the airline assessment. So that's it for today. I hope I could answer most of your questions. If you still have any, don't forget to text me on my Instagram page, and I'll be more than happy to answer you directly or via another video. See you soon, aviators.